What happens when one of the world's most famous families turns sibling rivalry into a full-blown competition? When the Kardashians and Jenners decide to settle things not with words, but with sweat, speed, and strategy, on this unforgettable day, Kim Kardashian and Khloé Kardashian step onto the field, ready to face off against Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner in what has now been called the epic obstacle race. But beneath the laughter, the cheering, and the spectacle lay deeper questions. Who truly holds the crown when family pride is on the line? And what does victory really mean for sisters divided by competition? It was a crisp morning in Los Angeles, the sun climbing higher as anticipation brewed. The air buzzed with energy, cameras at the ready, as the stage was set for what insiders whispered would be the ultimate Kardashian versus Jenner showdown. The obstacle course stretched wide across an outdoor arena designed to test strength, agility, and endurance. Rope climbs, tire flips, mud trenches, and balance beams. Nothing was left out. This wasn't just another playful game night. This was war, wrapped in family drama and reality television gold. From the moment Kim Kardashian arrived, dressed in sleek black activewear that screamed both practicality and glamour, her determination was palpable. "I didn't come here to play," she muttered, adjusting her gloves. Beside her, Khloé Kardashian radiated a different energy, lighthearted, competitive, and fiercely athletic. "This is my moment," Khloé laughed, stretching her long frame, her eyes already scanning the course with the gaze of a seasoned warrior. Across the field, Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner shared a quiet confidence. Kendall, tall and athletic, known for her discipline and cool demeanor, cracked a small smile. "We've got this," she whispered to Kylie, whose playful grin masked a sharp, competitive streak. Kylie, with her bold presence, declared loudly, "Kardashians better watch out. This is Jenner territory today." The teams lined up. The crowd, a mix of family, friends, and production crew, leaned in as the whistle blew. And just like that, the Kardashians versus Jenner's obstacle race began. The first challenge was a sprint through weighted tires. Khloé leaped ahead instantly, her powerful legs driving her forward, while Kim struggled to keep her balance but pushed through with sheer determination. On the Jenner side, Kendall's long strides cut through the tires with ease, while Kylie stumbled briefly before regaining her rhythm. The crowd erupted in cheers already. The race was closer than anyone had anticipated. The second stage brought chaos, the mud trench crawl. Kim, never one to embrace dirt, hesitated for a split second before diving in, her designer leggings now streaked brown. "Oh my God," she muttered, gritting her teeth. Khloé shouted encouragement from ahead, dragging herself through with grit. Meanwhile, Kendall seemed almost graceful in the mud, her model's composure never breaking, while Kylie laughed wildly, splashing mud onto everyone near her. The Jenner sisters pulled slightly ahead, their teamwork shining as they encouraged each other through. But then came the rope climb, Khloé's specialty. Towering over most, she gripped the rope with ease and pulled herself up like a champion. Kim, though slower, impressed the crowd with her sheer willpower, refusing to give up. Kendall followed with practiced precision, but Kylie struggled, her arms shaking with effort. "Don't quit, Kai," Kendall shouted down, her voice sharp with urgency. Kylie gritted her teeth and kept climbing, her determination fueling her through the burn dot. By the halfway mark, the energy shifted. The Kardashians, once trailing, were now neck and neck with the Jenners. The air crackled with tension as the balance beam loomed ahead, a narrow wooden path suspended over a shallow pool. Khloé moved first, steady and focused, crossing with calculated steps. Kim, however, wobbled dangerously, arms flailing. Gasps rose from the crowd. "Kim, you've got this," Khloé yelled, her voice cutting through the chaos. Somehow, Kim steadied herself and inched forward, her fear replaced by fierce resolve. Kendall, ever the athlete, breezed across with elegance, but Kylie faltered midway. Her laughter turned to frustration as she slipped into the water, drenching herself completely. The crowd roared, half in amusement, half in sympathy. "You're still in this?" Kendall called, but the slip had cost them precious seconds. As the final stretch approached, the course revealed its most brutal obstacle, the tire flip. Enormous, heavy, and unrelenting, this test would decide everything. Khloé attacked the tires with raw power, flipping them one after the other like a woman possessed. Kim, though slower, managed to push hers forward, her face red with exertion. On the Jenner side, Kendall was steady and strong, her athleticism shining through. Kylie, drenched and exhausted, struggled, her body pushing against every ounce of resistance. The finish line loomed. It was a race against time, Kardashian grit against Jenner resilience. The crowd's cheers grew deafening. Family members shouted from the sidelines, Kris Jenner's voice cutting through the frenzy. Torn between cheering for all her daughters. Go, 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 she screamed, hands clasped nervously, and then it happened. Khloé flipped her final tire and surged ahead, sprinting toward the finish line. Kim, close behind, pushed herself further than ever before. Kendall was right there with them, her speed nearly overtaking Khloé, while Kylie gave one last, desperate push. The Kardashians crossed the line first. Kim and Khloé collapsed in each other's arms, laughing and gasping for breath, their victory undeniable. Kendall followed seconds later, her calm composure hiding the sting of defeat. Kylie stumbled across last, covered in mud and water, but still smiling through her exhaustion. The crowd exploded with applause. It was over. The Kardashians had triumphed in the epic obstacle race. But as the cheers faded, what lingered was more powerful than victory or defeat was the undeniable bond of sisterhood, tested and strengthened by competition. In the aftermath, interviews revealed the complexity of the day. Kim, still catching her breath, confessed, "I honestly didn't think I'd make it. But when you're racing against your own sisters, quitting isn't an option." Khloé, ever the motivator, added, "This wasn't just about winning, it was about showing up, pushing yourself, and proving that we're stronger than we think." Kendall, gracious in defeat, reflected, "It's not always about crossing first. It's about pushing past your limits. And today, we all did that." Kylie, drenched but smiling, laughed. "Okay, fine, Kardashians win this round. But next time, Jenners are coming back stronger." The obstacle race became more than a competition. It became a metaphor for the Kardashian-Jenner dynamic different strengths. Different weaknesses, but an unshakable bond that keeps them united even when they're divided. Family pride was tested, but love endured. In the end, the Kardashians versus Jenners obstacle race was not just epic in scale, but epic in meaning. It reminded the world that behind the fame, the headlines, and the drama, these are sisters who challenge each other, push each other, and ultimately stand together. And as the sun set over Los Angeles, casting golden light on the muddy, exhausted, but smiling sisters, one truth stood out: victory is sweet, but family is everything.